Hey, Roger here, underneath the Cloud microphones, Cloud, I guess. So you guys, I've seen your stuff before, the Cloudlifters and the stuff that kind of gets a bit of extra juice and gain and quality out of mics. So what are you showing here?
Well, we have the new Cloudlifter ZX2. The ZX2 is a one-space rack unit that has 2 channels. It'll do everything that a regular Cloudlifter will do. It'll do everything a Cloudlifter Z will do because it has the variable input impedance loading with the variable high-pass filter. And in direct couple mode, it is like a Cloudlifter Z, except that you have 5 ways of attenuation for the volume output level, which you might need if you're doing a louder source. But one of the new feature that the X2 brings to the table is the X mode. We have X1 and X2. X1 and X2 introduce a really massive transformer, an input transformer that's very much like the console style transformers of the days gone by that give you that authentic character that you get by, with the massive transformer when you wrap the wire around the core like that. So basically X1 mode is a fatter sound. It'll get you up to 45 dB of gain, which is why we have the 5-way attenuator in case you only need a few dB or so. But it'll get you up to 45 dB of gain. Now that can be particularly useful when you have something like a soft finger pick guitar and you want to use a dynamic mic, a large diaphragm dynamic or a ribbon mic, something that needs a lot of gain, but you like the character of it. That will do it. It'll get you that clean gain that you can use to get that instrument, but it also has that nice little presence peak that you can get from a nice transformer between 5 and 7K, particularly good for a singer or acoustic instrument, drum overheads and stuff like that. X2 mode is a center tap on the transformer, and basically that will give you more of that character that you would expect from a nice transformer. It's a little more mellow on top. It's down a couple of dB at 20K. Perfect for cramming a dynamic mic into a guitar amp where you want to take the edge off a little bit and you want to have a little more focus.
You can really affect the tone of the mic input with this. So
I'm sorry, I'm having.
You can really affect the tone of the mic input with these guys.
Oh yeah, you can totally affect the tone. You can totally affect the tone of it by using those X modes. And you can get that more focus in the mid-range, that real detail, clarity in the mid-range that sometimes we're missing when we don't have.
And what about
preamp.
if you sort of dialing the impedance? What sort of effect does that have on the? Can that affect the sound?
Well, the thing is when you go this way, you get more of a focused, detailed mid-range. As you go higher, you get kind of a fatter bass sound and a little more aggression on top. So both are useful for different things. Depends on the source that you have. And you can use that to really dial it in. The high-pass filter is particularly helpful because when you engage the high-pass filter, it's continuously variable with the Z knob. So you can shave away the rubbish at the low end, or you can cut deep into the mid-range and just focus on certain frequencies. So it's really helpful, especially with ribbon mics that have a large proximity. So when you get close to the mic, it gets a lot of bass response. I use this Z knob with the high-pass filter to kind of shave that away and focus the mic so that I can get the source without all the stuff that I really don't want in the mix.
So what's the ZX2 retailing for and when's it available, that sort of thing?
I'm sorry?
How much is it and when's it available?
We're looking at we're probably about 2 or 3 months out, so it's going to be well under $1,000. We are looking right now to try to get the pricing dialed in. And
so you've got some examples on your site of what kind of difference these parameters will make on various different mics, right?
They are coming soon. We are putting the video together. It'll be online probably by the time this video comes out.
Thank you very much, Roger.
Hey Nick, I appreciate you coming by. Love what you guys do. To all of you out there, thanks for supporting Cloud Mics, and we're always here to help.